taking up your role as a GPS leader, you have also taken up the responsibility to build the global supply chain for the future of LEO.
The reason we live in cities is no different today than it was 10,000 years ago.
Hello to everyone. Hello to the GPS leadership team.
As a leader, the reason why we need to develop our communication skills is because we need to be clear in our communication towards our teams. If we are not clear, how should they know in which direction to go?
There's a lot of positivity in the room. So people are, upbeat and, want to move. It's really powerful.
I think the last 2 days have been absolutely fantastic. I think it's been such a privilege to be able to challenge yourself, actually standing in front of a crowd, really trying to figure out how can I become even better at communicating, of presenting. And it just shows after these 2 days that there's so much more to learn.
I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you will have fun.
What is it that makes us really listen to that person? And I have 2 hours, so I'll give you the essence of what I use to make sure that I will at least try to get in contact with myself and the person I speak to. You will all do the video for CXO to process.
Welcome everybody, my name is Varni Mandrup. I'll be your captain on this flight of creativity. What I want is to get your insides out in this workshop. This first one is about the creative process. Read the task. You spend 25 minutes from when we start. Use exactly 8 minutes for brainstorming.
I'm looking to transform GPS. It's a big task. It's a difficult task. I find it tremendously exciting. I want to make sure that the leaders understand that task, that they can see my vision. So I've had a huge and wonderful opportunity to tell them exactly how I see GPS developing. And then it's to help them figure out, well, what is their role in this transformation and how can they and their teams lead us through this transformation, which is really important.
I think engagement leads to passion, leads to really, stepping in and doing whatever you can do to succeed. So I think engagement is the foundation, as mentioned, and therefore we just need to keep developing it day for day, whenever there is an opportunity.
I think what we're talking a lot about here at the summit is the transformation we're standing in front of, and thinking in different ways, challenging the status quo is the main thing that we need to be focused on right now.
Yeah.
No, that's fine, it worked there.
So I'll try to refocus and say, how can we make that positive? So turn the negative to a positive thing and then build it from there.
We really have to relearn a lot of things, and getting that odd stranger into the room, inviting people from other functions, from other industries, recruiting, and that's, I think that's my main takeaway.
I've been doing this job for many years now, and I come across as probably a strong leader, but I try to keep myself humble. But I like to put a little bit more color in my way of expressing myself to make people more energized, and I can certainly improve that part. So that has given me a lot.
In the communication training, I think one of the things that surprised me the most was actually how little things you can actually adjust with a huge impact. We had an exercise where we trained a little bit moving around the room and how much impact for one person presenting standing still and one person moving. So just finding the small pieces and really understanding the impact of that impressed me a lot.
I become a better communicator, that I become somebody who is able to take a message, develop a narrative around that message, a story that gets people's attention, something that motivates my team and makes them ready to come with me and fight with me to get to where we want to go in terms of our company strategy.
It's actually okay in your communication to be vulnerable. to show your own you, showing that you're not perfect, for me it's about showing that I'm a patient of psoriasis. And people were really engaged and were really listening when I actually talked about me.
Imagine that you could have another life.
A lot of anxiety in his.
Creativity is always better.
We have a lot of work to do. It's going to be a difficult task, but it's going to be an exciting one. And we need to have the energy and the ability to actually lead our organisation through this change, which will be a task, a huge task. As a leader, it's much more important to actually understand how the emotions will be affected. Your own emotions and how that needs to change, because the change must start with us. And then how we actually can change the organisation, bring them on this tremendous journey so that they can actually enjoy it as well and succeed. Because ultimately, there's no success without the organisation having that success too. This will change Leo. It will change Leo and GPS together.